Welcome, 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 trivalent beings of spirit, mind, and body. Time for the Ask Doc Alkebulanese Solution Show, sponsored by Prometheus Reborn Universal Foundation, also known as Proof. Its mission is to spread the trivalent understanding noetics, featuring stand-up philosophy that includes anthropology, psychology, biology, metaphysics, medicine, psychodrama, comedy, and music through a genre called edutainment, educating while entertaining, coined by KRS-One. The host of this wonderful show is Dr. Kwaku L. Carlisle Woods, RN, MD, MED-D1, and myself, co-host, Dr. Hamida Rockman Woods, MED, PhD, MED-D2.
Aquaba.
Well, I have the PH.
I have the M.
We both have D's. That makes us Doc Square. The title of today's show is, And How Do I Rise Above?
Wow. How do I rise above? This is going to be a show that has some rather unique information in it. But before we get to that unique information, the Hip Hop Trio Plus. We're still in conversations with this guy that we introduced to Cleveland.
Yes.
Yeah. We introduced this guy to Cleveland about 12 years ago. He went on to become president. His name's Barack Obama. We are going to try and perform an edutainment experience at his center in the south side of Chicago, where I used to spend my summers.
This particular performance here that we'll be featured in is the Activism Award 2026 of Greater Cleveland. You can purchase the tickets at greaterclevelandactivismaward.org. It's right at the bottom of the screen.
Absolutely.
At the bottom of the flyer.
Oh, you will love it.
We are not the only featured act. We're just projecting ours right now. But there are several other acts that will accompany ours.
And we will be projecting that anybody who has never seen us will leave this show a totally different person.
Ashe.
Now, we also have been busy. East Cleveland. We got Tanya Range. Oh my God. Tanya Range invited us to come to East Cleveland. Tanya did Kelly's Way, and we were in East Cleveland for a memorial for Jameer A. Peak, who has, believe it or not, the same birth date, August the 21st, as Nat Turner, the revolutionary leader. Jameer Alexander Peak was killed when he tried to interrupt a fight between two students, and one of the mothers of one of the students who was fighting stabbed him to death. Yeah, believe it or not, she only got 3 years for killing him.
And I was telling my husband, I believe we met Jameer at event. We're always around young people doing events, volunteering our service as elders and as a resource in the community. And I'm feeling it, and it'll come to me the exact day that we met.
If she feels it, it's true. Also there was East Cleveland Mayor Sandra Morgan, the first elected female mayor of East Cleveland, Ohio.
Ashe.
And our state senator, Jerry Serino. No. Yeah, Serino. Okay. So, what are we rising above?
Yes.
The title. What are we rising above?
Imagine that.
Now, I can tell you right now, we're rising above ignorance because we do not educate our citizens. Educating someone means you teach them. And we don't do that. Instead, we do training. That's what No Child Left Behind, the standards, it's quoted by George W. Bush, is the standards that most employers want in their employees. That's what our, quote, educational system is about. It's not about teaching people themselves. It's not about educating. It's instead about teaching them how to be an employee. Well, I'll be. Last, there is also stupidity we are rising above. Stupidity, as stated here, is a lack of desire to understand or learn. We're also dealing with rising above fear. A danger felt personally and as a group or culture used by Western Europeans, fear used by Western Europeans, let me say it again, fear has been used by Western Europeans to control groups or cultures. See Niccolo Machiavelli. His book, The Prince, was utilized by kings, queens, emperors, dukes, and almost everybody in a ruling position in Europe as the instruction manual for how to rule successfully. And it taught you how to turn fear into your ally and how to use that fear to control the masses of people that you were over.
Mandase.
Now, next question. Now that we know what we're rising above, how do we rise above it?
Imagine that.
Well, believe it or not, we rise above it by going through different levels of understanding. Ignorance, that lack of understanding, is one of the main things that we're trying to get under. But we are trying to get above all things by taking them individually. Levels of understanding are increasing as you rise.
Yeah.
You first have an understanding of a single thing, an element. Then you start having understanding about combinations or compounds of elements understood. Later, you understand the results of interactions between combinations. And the actions as a result of these combinations brings out new abilities that you also rise to understand. You are above ignorance.
Mandase.
Our present state arrives when the conditions that made ignorance and stupidity preferable by pink people over understanding their history, biology, and chemistry of humanity. They would much rather live the lies and ignorance and stupidity than to acknowledge the history, biology, science, and humanity that they are part of. Imagine that. The Roman Catholic Church
Imagine.
charged heresy, evil, or satanic influences
You could take that down, I
for
apologize.
the scientific, historical, or biological information that said pink people were not the first human beings made by God.
Okay, imagine that now.
Yeah, pink people were very, very upset. And again, the Roman Catholic Church said it was heresy or Satan, that they did not create art, science, mathematics, medicine, architecture, geometry, or any of the other ways of understanding this reality. All of which was done prior to their creation, and none of which they had any use in prior to contact with the Roman Empire. They did not use science, mathematics, medicine, architecture, and geometry, and none of that prior to contact with the Roman Empire, which introduced all of these and much, much more, like a written language, to Western Europe starting around 300 BCE, before the Common Era. Now you got to remember, humanity started civilizations about 10 to 15,000 years BCE. So yeah, they were about 15, 20, maybe even 30,000 years behind all of those things that they did not want to admit they did not start. Rome had learned all these things primarily from the Greeks, who got it straight from Alkebulan, where all understanding, knowledge, and study regarding humanity had its origin. Now, let me stop right there for a second. Let me say this one more time. Rome learned all these things primarily from the Greeks, who got it straight from Alkebulan, where all understanding, knowledge, and study regarding humanity had its origins. Now, pink people were never taught this. Rome never taught them this. The Roman Catholic Church instead taught them lies. In Europe, it was known, understood, and not argued that the Alkebulan was the origin of humanity. And the understanding of that humanity also started in Alkebulan. All Alkebulanese were taken to be knowledgeable, intelligent, and full of understanding that pink people simply did not possess. That is Europe. And that, to a certain degree, is still Europe. This is why in the 30s and 40s, when our jazz and pop musicians started touring Europe, many of them did not come back home, because they were taken as wise men, they were taken as seers, they were taken above pink people, because that's the way pink people in Europe had always been taught. Now, coming to America, yeah, they had some flips.
What does say?
Europeans were a given degree of ignorance, savagery, and intellectual childishness that caused them to be perceived primarily as immature beings who would eventually mature if given time to grow in understanding and acceptance. But this is not to be. This was definitely not to be. And again, who was it not to be by? The Roman Catholic Church. Once the Roman Catholic Church changed the race, culture, and ethnicity of the man Europeans were supposed to worship, from Alkebulanese to pink, from Yeshua ben Yosef to Jesus of Nazareth, this change also was accompanied by a general feeling of moral, biologic, and spiritual superiority over all non-pink humans. Duh, they were being taught by their church that they were superior. Then they had to live like that, act like that, be like that. This was, of course, aided by the Roman Catholic Church statement that Alkebulanese were not truly human, but instead were savage barbarians who could do no better than to be a slave to a good white Christian, despite the fact that Christianity was an Alkebulanese religion and the only white people on earth were the Neanderthal humanoids that our Alkebulanese ancestors mated with to produce pink people. That is the only white beings, humanoids, on this planet. Pink people are not white. Neanderthals were. Neanderthals lived in caves, came out at night primarily, and sun screwed them up. But the Roman Catholic Church seemed not to care about the lies and deceit they used to control Western Europeans. They were indeed also destroying the self-image of Alkebulanese, who has been told by their leaders and their prophets and their God that they were the chosen of Israel.
Imagine that.
Selected by God to undergo a certain ritual of preparation called the Atlantic slave trade that would make them not only the chosen of God, but also the chosen of mankind, to be imitated, followed, watched, and adored by all the rest of humanity. You can go to God addressing Moses in the Holy Bible, called the Holy Bible by some people, in this book called Deuteronomy, where God explains to Moses that all of this was going to happen. What he told Moses is pretty much outlined by a song by Global Entertainment.
Madassa.
Features O.G. Shankster, Miles Alexander Keaton Smith, known as Humble G the Fiddler, and me, known as Doc Woods, as we give you the song Africa to Change. This was the thing our ancestors had to go through.
Y'all know what? I gotta feed my people, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta feed my conscious people. Give you some information where we all descendants from Africa. Y'all call it Africa. I call it Alkebulanese. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you a little message on where we come from, y'all. Check this out. We come from Africa to change to the field to the streets. Yeah, that's me. We come from Africa to change to the field to the streets. I guess that's me. We come from Africa to change to the field to the streets. Yeah, that's we. We come from Africa to change, from the change to the field to the streets. Yeah, that's me. Well, let me holler at my third eye world, close with precision and painting perfect pictures of new dimensions in your lenses. Everybody can see the vision. Pay close attention to verbal conversation that's getting heated all across the nation. We got the power to focus on a decision, spoken through politicians, speaking out loud throughout the competition. The world been ready for change, ain't no escape from the stain, left from the shackles and chains that they forgot to mention. We overcame every obstacle that was laid, prophesied through the graves, through the words of by Dr. King. He had a dream that we all came to the border. Been 40 years since the slaughter, now it's time to let your voices ring. Pick up your voice and let freedom ring through the notes. Stand on what you believe and everybody can cope. The time has come to be brave, stand by the king in his grave. Embrace the road that was paved and let your conscience breathe. We come from Africa to change to the field to the streets. Yeah, that's me. We come from Africa to change to the field to the streets. I guess that's me. We come from Africa to change to the field to the streets. Yeah, that's we. We come from Africa to change, from the change to the field to the streets. Yeah, that's me. What would you do if I gave you the world and the things in it? Could you manage on controlling this pearl with a bling finish? Would you polish it and set it aside cause it seemed blemished? Trying to comprehend the words that I'm speaking when I'm not finished. Pay attention cause I'm speaking in tongues with a third sentence. If you can hear me, you can sponsor this song cause the drum's hitting. I'm only giving you a part of the page, but you won't listen. I provided you the mic and the stage and I'm done spitting. What would you do if I gave you the power to read minds? Would you use it with the knowledge I gave you to read signs? Probably fabricate the money you make in the ease time. Penitentiary wasn't good for these brothers with weak minds. What would you do if I gave you the power to cure AIDS? Would you sacrifice the life of another to get laid? Would you fornicate the profit you pocket to getting paid? And you wonder why these babies is dropping from getting sprayed? We come from Africa to change to the field to the streets. Yeah, that's me. We come from Africa to change to the field to the streets. I guess that's me. We come from Africa to change to the field to the streets. Yeah, that's we. We come from Africa to change, from the change to the field to the streets. Yeah, that's me. Genocides have been around, the doctors since an early age. I used to wonder why they're building these rockets to get away. Cause what goes around is turning the tables and they're afraid. So they feed off the umbilical cords, a former slave. Not a prophet, I'm just consciously speaking what I was given. Think it's time for us to pick up the pieces and start the healing. Generation of dysfunctional people are still in prison. Sleepwalking through the jaws of destruction, they trying to kill them. We can stop them if we open our eyes and storm the building. We too busy in our personal lives to even hear them. You can feel me grab a hold of your speaker so I can reach you. Force feed you while I'm breathing in demons to stop the legion. Dr. King had his reason for dreaming when he was sleeping. Suicidal in the biblical season to stop the heathen. Made it possible for millions to make it through segregation. He was shot without a probable cause, no hesitation. If I told you he was sent from above to stain the pavement, would you ride? Would you gather his people to debate the nation? No excuse for being lazy and driven with aggravation. 30 years I've been changing the streets, running with Satan. But today I got the power to make it do what it do. So I'm giving you the pearl from the Father, what you gon' do? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything except the truth. And the choices that you make affect the choices of our youth. We come from Africa to change, change to the field, field to the streets. Yeah, that's me. We come from Africa to change, change to the field, field to the streets. I guess that's me. We come from Africa to change, change to the field, field to the streets. Yeah, that's we. We come from Africa to change, from the change to the field, from the field to the streets. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, yeah. God told Moses all about going from Africa to chains. He told him about the pain, heartache, and personal suffering his chosen people will endure before they remember who, what, and why they are. When they remember and return to the understanding of knowledge of those things, the why, who, what, and when. Moses was told that 400 years of pain, ignorance, and self-hate would conclude before his chosen people remembered they were indeed the chosen of the Most High God of Israel, and returned to the vows and worships they had lost as the Roman Catholic Church tried to rob them of their status, their heritage, and their ancestors. Slavery in the United States of America is said to have started in 1619, when the first recorded ship of captured Alkebulanese arrived in the English colonies of North America. In August 1619, a private ship named, listen to this, a private ship named the White Lion. Now, none of these people on that boat were white. They were all lion. Okay, they arrived at Port Comfort near modern-day Hampton, VA. The ship carried 20 and some odd Africans originally captured from the Portuguese slave traders, and these 20 and some odd Africans, or Alkebulanese, were traded to the English colonists for food and supplies. Now you got to understand that there was no lifelong slavery anywhere in America. People would serve for a period of time and then be released. That's what happened to those people. But over the next several decades, laws in Virginia and in other colonies changed, and they turned this forced labor into a permanent hereditary system of racial slavery. I think it was 1724 when all this happened. It might have been 1624, but I think it was 1724 when legalizing slave or free was based on the status of the mother. If the mother was slave, all her children were slave. If a mother was free, all her children were free.
Want to give a shout out to Michelle Kendall.
Yeah!
And she's giving ashe to Alicia.
Alicia! Come on.
Yeah, now
Thanks for pouring out the truth, Uncle Doc. That's
we
exactly
appreciate
what
your
doing.
appreciation.
That we do. We truly do.
Yay.
Okay, now, the problem is slavery was established on females. Alkebulanese females were the basis for chattel slavery. If you had an Alkebulanese female that was a slave, you had a slave factory. Yes, indeed. Uh-huh. I know, we know.
We're all excited. We're all excited, you all, because our children are, we have a baby coming. Rockman Woods Tate. Yay! So we celebrate.
Do me a favor. Listen to the next portion of this show.
You came down
right
just
now.
in time.
You came perfect. Okay. God was saying. Okay.
We're talking to Tamika Tate. That's the invisible person.
Yeah. Okay, the problem is 400 years from 1619 to is 2019. And the problems that initiated the chosen of Israel had receded. Or is not now known. It is now known by any who would want to understand that the Alkebulanese sent to the Americas and the Caribbean and the Atlantic slave trade were the chosen of Israel, as documented by German scientists, researchers who scientifically sought to find the descendants of a man buried in Jerusalem during the reign of King Solomon. Rather than some static group of Middle Eastern origin, the evaluation of the Y chromosome and the mitochondrial DNA left no doubt that the chosen of Israel were those who had been sent to the Americas and the Caribbean through the Atlantic slave trade. None of them knew or understood who they were until 1889. Okay, I want everybody to listen to this, especially McKinley Tate III. 1889.
Imagine that.
When the Church of the Living God was formed in Arkansas by Reverend William Christian. Now, you got to remember, I've been telling y'all for the longest, my grandfather, my mother's father, Walter Martin Sr., was a bishop in the Church of the Living God. All of my uncles were pastors and deacons, and yeah. But the Church of the Living God was formed in Arkansas by Reverend William Christian. That was 1889. Now, here we go. In 1903, listen up, Mick, Mother Mary Magdalene Lewis Tate formed the Church of the Living God and took her message in and through Tennessee, Kentucky, and Illinois.
Say that again. Who is that?
This is Mother Mary Magdalene Lewis Tate. Hold on, man, because you ain't heard nothing yet. In 1908, Mother Tate organized and incorporated the House of God, which is the Church of the Living God Pillar and Grounds, in truth, in Greenville, Alabama. That sound familiar? It's about 80 miles away from where all of those researches were done on your
Tuskegee.
Yeah.
Tuskegee.
It's about 80 miles from Tuskegee.
Wow.
And this is Mother Tate, who started this Church of the Living God. I told you again, my family had my grandfather, Walter Martin Sr.
Well, she didn't start it, but she formed it.
No, William Christian started it.
Yeah.
And my grandfather, when he left Martinsville, North Carolina, took about 35 or 40 folks with him who all changed their last name to Christian. Mick, look at the picture on the thing. Look at that nose. Look at the chin. Now you tell me that don't look familiar?
Yeah, I could say.
Uh-huh. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Uh-huh. Okay.
Wow.
Now,
Wowza.
All
We can-
right
Yes, sir.
now,
All right,
y'all.
so Tamika.
Shelly and that's Tamika. Wowza.
yes, indeed.
Awakening Soul Memory.
That is
208.
no, and Shelly Kay says that was no coincidence at all. This is God.
We also want to give a shout out to Renee Coley, who
Yeah,
has
yeah.
joined us.
Shay Farr is following
And
us
there's
7
three
minutes
other
ago.
people that's following us right
Woo,
now.
woo, woo, woo.
Viewing us right now.
Okay. So, before we got off into everybody's family, Mick,
Yeah.
I told your son Masai and my daughter Jamila this yesterday when they came over. It blew them a freaking way.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't been right since.
We asked them to contain it.
Yeah, we asked
Because
them,
we
please
don't want
don't
to tell
tell
anybody
nobody.
yet."
We wanted this to bust out. Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. Again, my family, that's what I grew up with. All the ministers and deacons and other functionaries in the Church of Living God were my family, who taught me as an infant that I and all my family were the chosen of Israel and would eventually carry God's word and ways to an angry, ignorant humanity who didn't want to listen to the truth after living their whole existence based on lies. Oh, yeah. And they told us those same lies. And those lies made us live like those lies were true. When the truth was the exact opposite of those lies that they were telling.
Madasi.
But those lies made us feel inferior. Those lies made us not live as we could, would, should live. But those lies were supposed to leave in 400 years. And that was about, what, 8 years ago? Uh-huh. 6, yep, 7, 8. Okay. We got a whole new set of things that we need to put into our spirit as to who, what, and why we are.
That's right.
And get rid of all of those lies and
Fears,
mistruths.
stupidity.
Stupidity that the Roman Catholic Church and pink people have been filling our spirits with. That has caused us to be hostage to their, well, we don't say bullshit. We say bullshit. But we'll tell you about that as you listen to the song by the Hip Hop Trio Plus
Madasi.
called Hostage to Their Bullshit.
We have been taught to live without understanding of ourselves, and instead we have been fed bullshit. Jit, definition, a way of considering reality only through your own living feelings and viewpoint. Bullshit, a jit view of reality that basically ignores history, biology, anthropology, most science, and humanity in general. We are all infected and infested with this toxic bullshit. It stains our lives and lowers our self-expectations. Let's get the cure. Trivalent understanding noetics. Trivalent spirit, trivalent mind, trivalent body. Otherwise, we are hostage to that bullshit. Come on.
No hostage to their bullshit. No hostage to their bullshit.
Take back my name, my history.
No hostage to their bullshit.
See the blessings of slavery.
No hostage to their bullshit.
Happy praised and the ancestors
No
blessed.
hostage to their bullshit.
Spiritual vision sees the best.
No hostage to their bullshit.
Let no one's images cloud our way. Time beats now for another day.
It's just now time. What do you say?
What do you say? What do you say?
Are you gonna go their way or find another day?
No hostage to that bullshit. No hostage to that bullshit.
Trivalent beings, we are free.
No hostage to that bullshit.
Spirit, mind, and body. Be.
No hostage to that bullshit.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And when you see it that way, it becomes that way. Okay. Well, we were talking about rising above the disabling, disarming aspects of living. You were to rise above. So let's get back to the rising. Yeah. We need to get over a lot of lies we have taken as truth and fact, when in actuality they were neither fact nor truth. What you are, who you are, and why you are have been hidden from you for fear of what you would do with the authority and power that is embodied by your true identity and the powers that it invokes. That truth and that power are included in the introduction to you. You, Y-O-U. That stands for your own understanding. And that is what we teach. That is a part of our trivalent understanding noetics tune. That now or in the next few days we'll be offering classes in your own understanding that will instruct you in how your spirit has been misused to hold you back. And how to appropriately use that same spirit to take you over the barriers and challenges that previously halted your rise. Go to Facebook. Now you can check out the Meta channel on Facebook, but you got to spell Meta, M-E-T-T-A-H. That's how you spell Meta. Go to Facebook, the Meta channel. You can go to Facebook and go to Doc Square.
And Doc Squared is going to be D-R-S-Q-U-A-R-E-D, I believe, Doc Squared.
Doc Square.
That's what it looks like.
Or you can also go to Facebook and use the Noetic Science. Noetic Science.
Noetic Science of the Trivalent Understanding Metaphysics. That's the name of it. That the shouldn't be there. Noetic Science of Trivalent Understanding Metaphysics.
Okay, that's second D. Okay. Okay, let me scratch that out. Good. We have online classes at teachable.com.
And we'll show that the registration.
Lisa said yes.
At the very end of the show, we're going to give you some more information about that.
Yes, we will. Online classes at teachable.com, and soon we will have additional classes at grindy.com. Not yet, but coming. These are the X Prize nominated, Marquis Who's Who awarded, Wall Street Journal recognized classes in the next phase of human evolution.
Come on, man. Give us applause. Give us
Yo,
applause.
come on. Yeah.
That's McKinley Tate, the third. Yeah. Producer of this show.
Absolutely. And we just got into August 5th issue of the Wall Street Journal, my wife's birthday.
Yes. Royal.
As as the who's who in
Distinguished
medicine.
leader.
Distinguished leaders. And I was a distinguished leader in medicine.
Yes.
Of course, that's what I've been in my whole life. Okay. Now, these classes educate you about you. And again, educate. It teaches you, your own understanding. Okay, Michelle Kendall, congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Alicia Bush said congratulations
both
too.
of you. Yeah,
Thank you.
So much love.
We appreciate you. Yes, we do.
Y'all bless and you blessing us, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. Now, to rise above all the lies, misperceptions, and theft of your inheritance, you require a means to replace the negative disabling images that misdirect your understanding of what, who, and when you are. New images from an informed spirit will allow you to see yourself not only in a new light, but with corrected history, biology, and ancestry. This is not for you alone. It is a precious gift for your children, your family, and friends. Imagine the enjoyment in discussing the revelations and discoveries your new history will expose. What a time! What a conversation! Living a new life with the new history and a new future mapped by the true course of events that took your family from God's chosen people through separation from humanity and slavery to be finally free at last. Spirit, mind, body, free at last. Thank God Almighty. Free at last. Now, we got another song. Primarily it's done by Miles Alexander Keaton Smith, known as Humble G the Fiddler. But I'm in it. Lots of other people are in it. And the introduction to it is done by this guy that me and Miles Alexander Keaton Smith and McKinley Tate III introduced to Cleveland about 14 years ago now. Wow. We were doing the mayor a favor. He had never been to Cleveland, this senator from Illinois, and we were his first opening act, his first introduction to Cleveland. You might know I'm talking about Barack Obama, who says he owes me for that. He has told me personally, I owe you, Doc.
So we're going to ask the listening audience, and you know the difference between hearing and listening. Listening, you make images out of what you hear.
Right.
So imagine us sitting with Barack and Michelle Obama.
In their center in the south side of Chicago where I used to spend my summers.
Yes, and include the hip hop trio play.
Oh, yes.
Which includes Shelly K.
Come on now.
So imagine that the best way you can with light all around
lots of images, lots of colors, really sharp focus, texture and everything. Music,
Our music.
all of that. Now, we're going to do this thing called Brother's Keeper.
Yeah.
Because that's what we truly are now that we understand. We are the chosen of the Most High God of Israel, and our job is to be our brother's keeper.
That's
That's the promise of America. The idea that we are responsible for ourselves, but that we also rise or fall as one nation. The fundamental belief that I am my brother's keeper. I am my sister's keeper. That's the promise we need to keep. That's the change we need right now.
Yeah. Global entertainment.
That's right.
Old sound, baby. Old sound, baby. Yeah, we got Mick Beats on the 1-2s. What's up, Dougie? A brothel, I got you. Listen. Yeah, now I'ma need you to bite your tongue and just listen to the truth. I'm trying to penetrate your soul with these rhymes of blues. Picture the day, you're not hating me, I'm not hating you. Back when the old heads could talk to the youth, we gotta humble ourselves to find God in ourselves. The wicked sell why the true artists stay on the show. Ask this question, think we got a little too comfortable. The sins that we commit, we never wanna stop and question them. It's like we wear a blindfold on our eyes. That's an immunity to see wrong in these devilish times. We can't seem to get away from this guilt and shame. We fear knowledge, that's why we still act like slaves. I watch my brothers and sisters walk around with no pride. Now ball your fist up and throw your hand high in the sky. To free the people was part of the plan. That's why they trust me. Put this microphone in my hand. Your brother's keeper.
Brother's keeper.
Yes, I am.
And my sister's keeper.
Yes, I am.
Am I that one you speak of?
Yes, I am.
That's why they trust me. Put this microphone in my hand. Am I my sister's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
I bet you I can reach out.
Yes, I can.
I want to see you. That's why I got this mic in
Hey,
my hand.
American sister, tell me how you doing. To my American brothers, keep on moving up in life. And yeah, I know it's stressing you out. You feel you work the block shift to keep food in your mouth. My single mothers trying to pay the rent for the house, and does your man love you? Having them thoughts of doubt, yo, don't stress it. Let the pain ease from your soul. When all you're never too old to accomplish your goals. To my shorties in the street who never had a home, had to learn at an early age to stand on their own. I pray for you and all the struggle that you go through. That's why I'm here on this track, reaching out to you. Learn to see each other as brothers instead of different races. Stop labeling each other by the color of our faces. To free the people was part of the plan. I won't deceive you, that's why I got this mic in my hand. Your
Am I
brother's
my
keeper.
brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my sister's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I that one you speak of?
Yes, I am.
That's why they trust me. To put this microphone in my hand. Am I my sister's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
I bet you I can reach out.
Yes, I can.
I want to see you. That's why I got this mic in my hand.
Hey yo, what's up, fam? Yeah, I'm talking to you. They say you all what you eat with just a spiritual food. For the ear, just manifested. Don't know what I can't get. They call me undereducated, plus I read Revelation. So I'm 10 steps ahead of Satan. This rhyme is food for thought, you can call it meditation. Illustrations of Quad being a false seeker. Great preacher, on the mic is here to teach you. The streets call me pain reliever. Your brother's keeper, keeper. Hey, yeah. Now I'ma need y'all to do something for me. You ready? Yeah. Open your eyes and tune your ears so you know what you see and understand what you hear. Your brother's keeper, 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 keeper.
Keeper? Am I my sister's keeper? Am I that one you speak of?
Yes, I am.
That's why they trust me. They put this microphone in my hand. Am I my sister's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
I bet you I can reach out.
Yes, I can.
I want to see you. That's why I got this mic in my hand.
Alicia Bush says the Wall Street Journal piece is a wonderful write-up and picture of you.
Wow.
Proud of you both and the work you continue to bless us with.
Oh, dear Nick.
Alicia,
we appreciate
we
you.
really appreciate you. That is honest, that is straightforward,
Yeah.
that is from your heart straight to ours.
That's right. Love you, Nasty.
The last thing we will mention is that all classes have a monetary price that is so far below their value as to be simply a down payment on the new life you will obtain.
Imagine that. We'd like for you to scan this document that should be coming up. There it is.
There it is.
Register now. Free first class.
Yeah. Now,
Get started with the
go ahead.
With the scan guard. There's some information there about
Renee
each
Coley has
class.
followed us 27 minutes ago.
We did. We called her out. We
Okay.
called out Renee already.
All right, then.
So we're going to focus on this class that we want everybody to focus on right now.
Now hold on, because I got to give you the thing about money. Wait a minute, were you finished? Okay, money. We're charging money. I learned transcendental meditation when I graduated from nursing school because I wanted to get a double major in biology and psychology at Webster University before I went to medical school. And at the introductory lecture to transcendental meditation, at the end of the lecture, there was a question. The lecturer said, "Is there any questions?" And this guy stood up, a couple of people over from me, raised his hand, stood up and said, "Yeah, well, y'all bringing this new transcendental meditation and stuff into humanity, and you supposed to be trying to elevate humanity and save humanity and do all this stuff. Then why we got to pay all this money for it? Mm-hmm. We got to pay $100 and some odd dollars." He said, "Good question. Mm-hmm. If you had not have asked it, I would have brought it up myself, but I'm so glad you did. You see, in America and in the Western world in general, you value things based on value given for it.
Sure.
Your $200 pair of shoes is twice as important as your $100 pair of shoes. And if we charged you nothing, it would have that amount of meaning for you. Now, I am a hard-headed guy. So, I taught my brother the technique that I learned in transcendental meditation within 7 days of me learning it. And then I saw him 7 days later and asked him how it worked for him, and he looked at me like I was crazy. I said, "You never used?" He said, "No, I haven't done none of that stuff." Okay. But I did tell you I was hard-headed, right? Okay.
Madase Mick.
Because I didn't stop then. I had a girlfriend named Mercedes Wilson. We called her Sadie. And she was a nurse in nursing school with me. I was a senior. No, I had graduated. She was now going into her senior year. I taught Mercedes the same technique. And the day after I taught her, I'm in the reception room, and she comes downstairs, and I pull her into the reception room and say, "How did your meditation go?" And her eyes got big. And I said, "You didn't do it?" And she said, "No, I didn't." Took her right down the hall to my room, had her sit in my bed and meditate right then. I did tell you I was hard-headed, right? But I'm not stupid. Those two incidences taught me the value of what the transcendental meditation lecturer was trying to tell us. I have charged everybody who learned transcendental meditation $50. At least. My wife, how much did you pay, baby?
50.
How much did our children pay?
50.
Everybody pay me money because I am hard-headed but not stupid. And I want you to value the information about you that you receive to take you over these hurdles and blockages, and specifically design barriers to you becoming who God made you to be. Okay. Nah, that's pretty much it. Do we have any questions, my brother?
Yes, pull up that slide again with Tate.
Okay, I'll go back to it now. Give me a chance to get there. All right, ready. Okay. Hey, Boise. Our oldest son just joined us.
Yeah, he did.
Greetings, son.
Boise.
So happy you joined us.
I love it.
Okay, so this says she formed a Church of the Living God, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in 1908.
Okay, now she wasn't the original.
Right. She formed it in that area of the South.
Yeah. Christian was the first guy who came up with the Church of the Living God.
She established the first chapter there where she was at.
Yes.
Yeah.
City. And then what's organized, incorporated, and it says in 1908 she organized and incorporated the House of God. So that's different than.
Well, no, it's the same thing. And it says so right in the next sentence, which is the Church of the Living God, pillar and grounds of truth, in Greenville, Alabama. That was when she now moved from wherever she was and set up her center in Greenville, 86 miles from Tuskegee.
Well, all my family is from, and for those who don't know, Tuskegee experiment. That
Yeah.
was actually my family. My great grandfather,
That's right.
John
Yes.
Eccles. He's in the book of one of the people
Yeah, absolutely.
that they was a.
Did the experiment on
Yes, indeed.
syphilis experiment on?
That's right.
Gonorrhea, yes.
Lying to us again.
And you still receiving money for that, right?
Not anymore, but we received checks from that like a class action lawsuit.
Okay.
But by the time it got to me, because I had a huge family. By the time it got to me and my sister, it was like $5 and some change.
Yeah. They didn't want you to do want you to do too much with it.
Each year,
They
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
They probably had to be split between 400-500 people at that point.
Yeah.
Go through all the relatives.
So basically, I'm looking at, because all of my grandfather, which is my father's father, and my father's mother, my grandmother, McKinley Tate the First and Rowena Tate. They are from Tuskegee, Alabama.
Absolutely.
86 miles away from this Greenville, Alabama, where Mary Magdalene was Tate.
Yeah.
Do you have a Robert Tate in your family?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
But there's no telling, because here's the thing. My great grandfather, Jim Tate, lived to be like 110, 110.
We do that.
So he
Wow.
he moved to Tuskegee, Alabama, but he was over in Columbus, Georgia. And he had a couple other sons or something like that, but I don't really know them.
Okay.
I don't know the other family. So basically, he was probably born in the late 1800s, so 1890, maybe 85, something like that. So they had to know each other.
Yeah, they would. They would have to.
Columbus, Georgia, and it's only 126 miles from Greenville, which is only like 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm going to do some research. I've never heard of her before.
I had not either, my brother, until I'm doing research for today's show, and I saw it and said, kiss my whole body.
Yeah.
Don't just stop at my ass. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
So
I'm sitting here talking to your son and my daughter, who are having a child.
Wow.
Hey, come on now. You didn't do this. I didn't do this.
No,
God
we didn't
did
do that.
this.
That's right. I always say to my husband and to other people, the Most High is transparent. It's that the energy is in front of you. The sequence,
right in front of your face.
order of things are right in front of you.
Right there.
And this is public domain. So
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm
it
going to have
is.
to do some research on mother. And the ironic part is Mary Magdalene.
Yes, sir. Mary Magdalene Tate. Mother Mary,
Louis
they call her.
Tate.
I wonder where did she get that name?
Come on now.
I know that's a bunch. That's a lot of energy right there. Christian energy right there. Yeah.
That makes you go,
Her family was serious, and she was too.
Yes, indeed. We don't play.
All my Tates that I'm related to actually are from the South. I've got very few.
But Mick, the deal of it is, to me, is when my wife pulled this picture up, I looked at her face and saw your features. Your eyes, your nose, your chin.
You know, I could say she looks like my auntie Fanny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fanny Tate.
Yeah.
Okay.
My father's sister.
Okay.
I could definitely see it.
Oldest sister.
Yeah, she looked like a Tate to me, man.
Wow, I'm definitely going to research that.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's exciting. It's very exciting.
So we
my
might have been
husband
hooked
talked
up
earlier about
Yeah.
having conversations about ancestors and our history, the things
Yes.
that we had no conscious of, that we now are able to be conscious of.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful, uplifting conversations that families can have.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And
A whole new way of living.
I found out something else. This is on the because this Tuskegee experiment that was on my great grandfather's side. He's
Right.
Eccles, so that's the Eccles side.
Okay.
Which is my grandmother's side. of the
Yeah.
family.
Okay.
So
Female
before
side.
Tate, her maiden name was Eccles.
Okay.
And I found out from Lyric Calhoun
Okay. Our
that
boy.
his great aunt, I gotta remember, I'm trying to remember her name, but his great aunt was one of the nurses that was duped
Oh no!
in experimenting on the
Tuskegee Airmen?
Oh,
That's who told.
experiment. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a nurse
right.
who told.
his great aunt experimented on my great grandfather.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Unbeknownst to her.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
And once she found out, she had, I think it was, I don't know if she had a book or a write up, and it was because of her that they gave some type of I guess reparations or
Right.
something.
That's what it's
Wasn't-
called. When you screw
because of
up
her.
and you get caught.
Yeah,
Yes.
crazy.
That's a blessing, man.
I'll remember her name next time I got to ask Lyric.
Okay.
But it was ironic that we boys now.
Yeah.
And my great grandfather was experimenting on by his great aunt.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm
But
talking
not
about.
on purpose though.
No.
That's what I'm talking about when I say transparency. You see, you didn't put each other together. You didn't put your
you didn't
what
go
your
searching for
ancestors
anybody.
did. The Most High puts us in line with each other.
Wow. That's so deep, y'all. Okay, Mike.
All
It's
right
time.
now.
So it is.
We got
Okay.
to say goodbye,
Did I
y'all.
say- Okay.
And the way that we do
Give me a
that.
chance to pull up the outro.
Yes, ma'am. Take your time and do it right. Okay.
Been a great show.
It has
It's been a
been. I
great
have
show.
enjoyed doing it.
And we have appreciated everyone. Let's do this.
Yes, indeed. We always tell y'all the same, y'all.
What?
Peace, which stands for proper education.
Always
corrects
correct
error.
errors.
And this is my suit from St. Louis.
Yeah,
that I
he wore
like to
that.
wear.
And he chatted this top for me, so
Yeah, I
I
did.
can brag about that.
Yeah, you can. Hot dog. Looks good.
So do you, my darling.
Yeah, we look good together. Hot dog.
Peace, y'all. We
Peace.
love you.
Rewind.
Oh, you made it to the end of the video. Well, I am tired a little bit differently. I'm dressed as Baba Amwa. If you would like more of your own understanding, like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
And go to the sites that we have listed around us. The Most High is good.
And the ancestors are kind
Thanks
for having us on your mind.